Alright guys, this is going to be a little bit of a weird or different video, but if you have ever heard anybody say that there's no such thing as a new knife, there's no such thing as a new idea, I don't necessarily disagree with that, not even within the context of the knife industry as a whole. However, there are some new ways to do things, especially when we talk about full-on production or what is normal. And so I want to talk about today is the Jackaloupe. And if you're not familiar, this is my own knife design and my own knife brand, so take that with a grain of salt. We've got a 4-inch blade and a full handle, and with the help of a Spirit of the Bear Designs in-pocket sheath, this knife can disappear into my pocket and be carried very comfortably. Now, this is not what I would consider to be a primary purposeful survival knife. However, this knife is large enough and comfortable enough to be used as a primary bushcraft, EDC, or hunting knife. We're at about 17 to 20 thou behind the edge, 1/8 of an inch thick at the spine, full flat grind. We get wonderful full-size knife performance in a package that is incredibly easy and comfortable to carry in the pocket. So while I wouldn't say that there has never been a knife of these proportions and of this blade height, I would not say that there's never been anything like this made before. When it comes to what gets into the mainstream or what a full production knife is, and with this sheath, I would say that the Jackaloupe is in fact a very unique blade, as is my Adventure Craft, in how easy and lightweight they are to carry and how much work they can actually accomplish. There you go. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you want to fight about what is or is not a practical knife or knife design? You know, put them up. Let's do it. Just kidding. And you know what? I guess I didn't really want to talk about this fully in this video, but I guess I will as I'm being demolished by mosquitoes. But there's no value in being unique for the sake of uniqueness when it comes to a knife. You can get away with that, in my opinion, in the EDC community, because for an EDC knife, you're going to pull it out, you're going to cut something, and you're going to put your knife away. It can be a folder, it can be blocky, it can be uncomfortable, it can have a thick edge, it can have a hyper thin edge, it can have crazy materials, crazy looks, whatever. And all of that's fine. It can be unique for the sake of being unique. But in the woods and for what I sadly would call real knife uses and real knife tasks, being unique for the sake of being unique is worthless. The colors here, red and white, this is my high vis, and the purpose of this is in Kentucky here, lime green and orange is not high vis, okay? Red is the last color that the human eye can see when light is failing. I learned that, of course, in the military. And red and white has high contrast and is automatically associated with emergency. These colors may be somewhat unique for their purpose on a fixed blade, but they're not unique for the sake of being unique. They're unique to serve a purpose, as is the size and the dimensions of the knife. So, you know, when it's out here on the ground, it is a whole lot easier to see. Let me play in the poison ivy for you here today. So, guys, a lot of unique knives out there. I understand why people say there's no such thing as a unique idea. There's no such thing as a unique design. I disagree by degree. Generally speaking, that's fairly true. There's nothing revolutionary about any part of the Jackaloupe or the Adventure Craft. However, it's the culmination of design features in a modern era and industry with modern clothing and modern knife tasks, all put together, I do believe, creates a truly unique product. All right, now for real this time, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed day.